Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lindsay Prez, your friendly neighborhood beauty enthusiast. Today I'm talking skincare, all my favorite products that I rebuy over and over again that I love, and I'm going to share all of that with you, including benefits of the skincare, my skincare type, and so much more. It's going to be a long video, so be prepared, take notes if you need to. Everything will be linked below, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Okay, let's jump right in. So I thought I would go through and do a morning routine and then my evening routine, and then break down extras, kind of things that I don't do every day, and explain those benefits. So to start, I'm going to say I am a cosmetologist, but I am not an esthetician. I am not a dermatologist. So these are just personal favorites of mine. If you want a fully customized skincare routine, I am not the person you need to talk to. Schedule an appointment with an esthetician or a dermatologist depending on your amount of skincare that your amount of problems, like how severe, that's what I'm looking for, how severe your problems are that you don't like about your skin, that you're trying to change, that you're trying to correct. You can find somebody who can help with that. I am just sharing what works for me, what I love from my own research, things that I found on my own. So my skin type is very normal at this point. I'm almost 30, so my skin has regulated over the years. 4 years ago now, I didn't really have a skincare routine. I just took my makeup off at night with a makeup removing wipe, and I used moisturizer like maybe 3 or 4 nights a week, and that was it. I didn't cleanse my skin, I didn't tone, I didn't do anything. So at that point in my life, again, I was only 26 then, my skincare, or my skin was oily, very much oily. I used powder foundation because just anything else would just slip right off my face, but it wasn't the foundation's fault, it was my skincare's fault. So now that I take really good care of my skin, I would consider my skin normal. In the summer, I'm a little bit oilier. In the winter, I'm a little bit dry. I do live in Colorado in a very, very dry climate. So that plays into your skin as well. So my concerns with my skin that I'm trying to correct, not even correct, I'm trying to prevent a lot of things with my skin. So again, I'm almost 30. My concerns are wrinkles, age spots, just anti-aging overall. I want to look like a freshly born baby. So I am trying to keep myself youthful looking and not age. That's my goal. So this is the skincare routine that I would recommend if you also are on that same journey. I do not have acne prone skin, so that's something I'm not going to be touching with. Touching base on. So if that is your concern, again, these products might not work for you. This is what works for me. So I just want that very, very long disclaimer before I start that skincare is not a one fits all. You have to find what works for your skin type. And I'm not the expert to help you with that. I'm just sharing my skincare favorites. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to start morning routine because fresh and easy. My morning routine is super, super simple. So in the morning, I cleanse my face in the shower. And again, I will link all of this below. I use my Saint Beauty milk cleanser. So what this does is it helps balance out the pH of your skin when used as a system. So there's a cleanser, a toner, and a moisturizer. I do use all three, but at different times of the day. I'll explain. So I start with my cleanser from Saint Beauty. I then go in with my toner. This is an old packaging. It looks like this now. It's the same amount of product. This packaging was just kind of bulky, which is why they changed it. Anyway, so I do my cleanser, I do my toner, and then I do my Saint moisturizer again in the morning. So that is just my face, and that's pretty much all I do in the morning. I do have a couple other things I'm going to talk about. So cleansing in the morning for me is super important. I use a lot of serums at night. I usually self-tan at night. Sometimes I'll self-tan in the morning, but usually it's the night before. So when I am self-tanning, I want to remove all of that extra product off my skin before I do my makeup and all of my things. So I cleanse. Toner. What toner does? This is something a lot of people are so confused about. They think toner is kind of an unnecessary step in it. It's optional, I would say, personally. But what toner does is it kind of treats your skin. So Imagine your skin like a sponge. So a dry sponge, when you put water on it, the water kind of runs off, right? It takes a really long time until you start squeezing it. You start squeezing some of that water in, and then more water starts to absorb, and then it grows and it gets bigger. But a dry sponge doesn't really absorb that water very quickly. It kind of just runs off. It's harder to absorb. A wet sponge though, if you already have a wet sponge and you run that under your faucet, it grabs all of that and it gets heavy quick, right? So toner treats your skin like a wet sponge compared to a dry sponge. So what it does is it preps your skin to absorb everything else you put on after just a little bit better. So that is what toner does. I use it morning and night for that reason. Moisturizer, you guys know what moisturizer is. Moisturizes your skin. I use moisturizer every morning and night. I like this moisturizer for the morning. I don't love it at night because it's not as heavy, but it's a really great lightweight moisturizer to wear underneath your makeup. Tatcha also makes one, the water moisturizer, I think is what it's called. And I like that one for morning too. It's pretty pricey, but this one's pretty expensive too. This bottle is $50. But I do feel like, again, if you only use it in the morning, you don't need a ton and it lasts a while. But I love skincare, so there's that. Next thing I'll do in the morning is usually an eye patch. In recent years, I have stopped using, not years, months, like the last probably 3 months, I stopped using eye creams. And this is kind of a controversial subject, truthfully. Estheticians are going to tell you, usually an esthetician will tell you to use an eye cream, where a dermatologist will tell you you don't really need it. Again, I'm neither. So this is just what I've kind of researched on my own. Eye creams, some will say that they are a gimmick. It's just a moisturizer in a smaller jar to make more money off of you. I don't know if I believe that. However, I have very, very sensitive under eyes. Pretty much any eye cream I use hurts my eyes and I just do not like it. So I've tried like probably, I don't know, 7 different eye creams and I haven't loved any of them because they make my under eyes so sensitive. And this is, your eyelid and under your eyes is the thinnest skin on your body, which is why, like, if you ever went tanning, which you should not be doing, but just like mom voice coming out there, don't tan in a tanning bed. It's literally just cancer. If you went tanning though, I used to do it too. They would tell you, you know, wear your goggles. And I was like, I don't need those goggles. Like, you can burn your eyeballs, you guys. This is the thinnest skin on your body. So just please be aware of that. Wear your sunscreen. And that's why sunglasses are so important too. Same thing. Anyways, I don't usually use an eye cream anymore because it hurts my eyes. It feels just, it hurts. I don't love it. Also, I didn't mention this. I don't have any makeup on so that you guys could see my skin as it is. I do have my eyebrows tattooed on and I have lashes on, but I don't have any, like, I don't have anything else on. Okay, so eye patches. I have 2 different ones here. I had to put this all in a basket to bring to my filming area. I have this one, RAV Spa. Rav Eye Spa, green tea, collagen eye mask, anti-aging brightening. So if it's brightening, I would assume there is vitamin C in it. Again, I'm not like a big ingredients person, guys. But so these are like gel patches. So they're like sitting in liquid. I don't know, you probably can't see that. They're kind of hard to grab, truthfully. So they're sitting in the liquid, which is essentially what the eye cream is, right? And then you just put it on your eye. I usually like take some of that off. The thing I do not like about these is that they slide down your face. So I'll usually use them at night so I can lay down, where I don't do them as much in the morning. So collagen is tightening. I don't believe they have any caffeine in them. You have to be careful too with what is in your, I don't know, they have organic green tea extract, which could have caffeine in it because green tea does. Sometimes if you use eye creams or eye products with caffeine in it at night, the whole point of caffeine is to help brighten the eye and depuff. So if you use that at night, sometimes that caffeine seeps into your skin and it makes you not sleep. So just be aware of that with eye creams and eye patches. So that one I get on Amazon. These ones I just got, Skin Iceland Solutions for Stressed Skin. And I got these from Ulta. I don't remember how much they were. There's 8 pairs of eye gels. These suckers stay on so good. They like stick to your face and the outside is almost like felt. So I'll use these in the morning while I do my eyeshadow and then I take them off. And I do notice that my eyes look brighter. Like they're not as sunken in. I didn't use them today. They're not as sunken in. I don't get too puffy, but I do get kind of like the dark circles and just wrinkles. So I do feel like they like help just brighten my eyes, if that makes sense. So I like them. I haven't reordered these, truth be told. These are just products I've used. So sometimes I'll use these in the morning, but not every morning. Sometimes I'll use them at night. I kind of go back and forth. If I use this one, the ones that really stick to my eyes, I use these in the morning. These ones I'll use more often at night. Sometimes I use them in the morning. I just don't like them in the morning because they fall down my face, which is super annoying. Okay, next, morning skincare. I talked about this in my makeup favorites video too, and it's, you guys, it's gonna get shoved down your throat. SPF. Use your SPF. Just use it. Just use it. Like, make a vow to somebody that you believe in right now that you will start using sunscreen. It is the #1 reason that you are aging, is because you're not using sunscreen. Like, #1 thing is sunscreen. Every single dermatologist, esthetician, everybody will tell you, use sunscreen. Everybody who's over the age of 50 will tell you, wish I would have used sunscreen. I wish I wouldn't have lathered my body in baby oil and sat out in the sun because it aged me. Okay, use sunscreen. Not SPF 10, not a foundation that has SPF in it, not a moisturizer that has SPF in it, an actual sunscreen on its own. You can use a moisturizer with SPF in it, but also use an SPF, okay? You can also use this with the setting spray that has SPF in it. You're not gonna use too much SPF. Say it with me, use sunscreen. So this is the Super Goop Matte Screen SPF 40. I love this. It sits really well. It's also broad spectrum, very important. It sits really well underneath my cream foundation. So it doesn't move. It glides on my face really well. I like the matte because it's not like greasy. It doesn't give a white cast like a lot of sunscreens do. I just absolutely love the sunscreen. It's not greasy at all. It's great. It's great. Okay. Sunscreen. So the other thing, a sunscreen, is this Super Goop Daily Moisturizer SPF 40. So this one I actually bought to wear as my morning foundation, and then I planned on putting this over it. It's unscented, and you can smell that it's unscented. Does that make sense? So I do not like this as my facial moisturizer. However, love it as a neck moisturizer in the morning. So again, like SPF, like this area is gonna age you. You see that a lot on women, especially older women who have gotten Botox or fillers. Their face is beautiful, right? Like they look young, but you can see their true age in their hands, their neck. So make sure that you are protecting those areas as well, because they're exposed to the sun just as often as your face is. So an SPF on your neck is so important. So I love this Super Goop SPF 40 for my neck moisturizer. Now, the reason I don't like this one as my neck moisturizer or as my neck SPF, geez, Lindsay, get it together, is because it is tinted. I'm not gonna open it. It's just very lightly tinted. It doesn't give coverage, but if I have like a higher neck shirt, I get SPF, I get that tint on my collar, and I don't like how it looks. That's literally the only reason I don't use this on my neck. So I just, as soon as I get out of the shower, I do my cleanser, I do my toner, I do this on my face, and then I do this on my neck. So I use 2 moisturizers in the morning. You could just put this on your whole face. Again, I just don't like how it smells. I didn't like how it sat under my makeup either. It didn't sit well with my cream. This sits well underneath my cream foundation. This, I felt like my foundation came off quicker. So I do love it as a neck moisturizer. It's great for that, not so much for my face. And then I use my SPF on my face. And then I do my eye patches kind of while I'm getting ready. Are you guys still with me? This is a lot. I know, I told you, it's gonna be a long video, I'm sorry. Okay, next things. Let's go on to evening. So all day I wear my makeup, I come home, time to get ready for bed. Don't use a makeup wipe. Let's write that down. If you're taking notes here, don't use makeup wipes. Just don't use them. Don't use them. Don't use them. Nothing in there is helping your skin. It's almost better to sleep in your makeup than to use a makeup wipe. That's not true, but don't use a makeup wipe. Cleanse your skin, okay? So another thing that I misunderstood for years, I thought that a makeup removing wipe was cleanser. I thought that that was facial cleanser, and I thought that's all I needed to do. So at night, I would take my makeup off with a makeup removing wipe, and that's all I would do. Again, sometimes moisturizer. And my face always felt sticky because the makeup wasn't gone. My face wasn't clean. My face was still dirty. So all that bacteria was still sitting in my pores and just festering, not doing anything to help the cause, okay? So do not use a makeup wipe. If you absolutely must use a makeup wipe because you're traveling or whatever, then cleanse your skin, okay? You still have to cleanse all that off. Maybe even exfoliate, but don't exfoliate too much. We'll talk about that next. So makeup removing cleansers is where we're at now. So this is my very first step in my evening routine. I don't have the 3 that I recommend on hand. This is the one I've been using lately, but I will link them all below. So this one I've been using, it's an oil. So it's a cleansing oil. So this is Biossance Squalane plus antioxidant cleansing oil. So this removes my makeup. Now, I do wear lashes, so I don't really have to like scrub my mascara off. It's not great at getting my mascara off, but for me, it's perfect because I'm like 90% of the time wearing lashes. And then when I remove my lashes, because these are Lashify, I have a video on that if you want to see it. I have a glue remover that I use, and it gets all that out of there. So this, any of the makeup removing like balms and stuff I use have never been able to get my lash glue off. So I have a specific product for that I'm not going to talk about now because that's not skincare. So I started using this one though. So the other 2 I recommend is Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm, and then Glow Recipe Papaya Sorbet. Again, it's like a balm. Again, I will link these below. I get them both at Sephora. I get all these at Sephora. So it's the first step. So you grab a little bit of the balm or you use the oil. I started using the oil because this, I believe, was $33. That's about the same price as the balms are. And they're like, I don't know. They're like this size, a little bit bigger maybe. I don't know how many ounces they are off the top of my head. But I was going through one of those balms like maybe every 5 weeks or so, 5 to 6 weeks. And I was like, this is so expensive. There's got to be a cheaper way to do this. And so I found a cleansing oil, and I've had this for probably 2 months, and it's here. So it's doing great. I'm really, really liking it, truthfully. I was worried it would be too oily for my skin, but I don't think it is. I use that. I put like probably 3 pumps in my hands. I also have a little silicone. I didn't bring it with me. I have a little silicone like scrubby thing for my face that sometimes I use, not every time though. So I put that in, rub it on, and then I use a microfiber cloth, which this one like totally has makeup on it. I don't know if you can see that, probably. Anyways, but I use a microfiber cloth. This was a game changer. I used to hate washing my face with a wash rag because it hurt. It like exfoliates your skin because it's so abrasive. So microfiber cloths, amazing. These are ones from Saint as well, which is what the cleanser, toner, and first moisturizer I talked about are from. And they're very soft, just whatever microfiber cloth you use, but use a microfiber cloth. So I take all my makeup off with that. And that is my cleansing, that's my makeup remover. It's not my cleanser, it's my makeup remover, essentially. I know it's called a cleansing oil, and it does. It breaks down the makeup so that it can come off, but you still need to cleanse your skin. So this is what's called double cleansing. I didn't use this for a long time. I used to just, I don't even know what I did. I didn't even use anything. I would just use a microfiber cloth to take my makeup off. And then I'd moisturize. That's also not right. Don't do that. Double cleanse. It is life-changing. So I use this, and then I go in with my Summer Fridays Super Amino Gel Cleanser. This is my second bottle. It's like here. And I do like 2 pumps of that, rub it in. You need to let your cleanser set for like 1 to 2 minutes. Let it set, let it pull all that out of your skin. And then again, I just use the other side of my microfiber cloth. I rinsed out really good and used like the other side of it. And I cleanse my skin with it. So you need to use both, one and then a cleanser. So like in place of this, you could use the Green Clean, the Pharmacy, or the Papaya Sorbet from Glow Recipe. And they're balms. So if you have really oily skin, don't use a cleansing oil. The balms are really nice. And I really, really like the formulas of them, truthfully. This was just a little bit cheaper because it lasts longer. So, and then Super Fridays Amino Gel Cleanser. Okay, Now we go into like specific things here. So 90% of the time I will use retinol. This is my favorite retinol from Drunk Elephant. Love it so much. It lasts a really long time too. It's like here, I've probably had it for 4 months, something like that, 3-4 months. I don't know. I don't keep track of time anymore. COVID really threw everything off. Retinol, what retinol does is it tightens your skin. You want to be careful with your retinol, okay? So this is just a 1% retinol. It's not super strong. However, if you have never used retinol before and you start using this morning and night, your skin's gonna hate you. It's gonna hate you so much. So here's how you start using retinol. Buy a tube of it. Cleanse your face. So, and sorry, squirrel. So you wanna layer your stuff on from like lightweight to heaviest. So you want to do your cleanser, and then you want to do your retinol, your serums, your really lightweight serums if you use a vitamin E serum, a vitamin C serum, whatever serums you're going to use, go ahead and put those on along with an eye cream if you're going to do an eye cream, and then work to your heaviest things. So moisturizer is usually your heaviest. You want to put that on last to kind of seal it all in. So retinol. It's going to dry out your skin. So it helps. For me, it really, really helps with these fine lines in my forehead. And then like I put it down here, you just use like a pea size, and I put it on my fingers. It's yellow. Put it right here. I put it right here. And then I go like this. And then I kind of slightly rub it in. Anywhere you put retinol, it's going to migrate up to 1 inch away from where you put it. So be careful with it. Another warning about retinol, if you wax your brows or your lip, you need to stop using retinol 72 hours before you get waxed. Otherwise, it will rip off the top layer of your skin, okay? Retinol is strong. Don't be afraid to use it. It's amazing. So when you first start using it, again, pea size, just a tiny bit. You don't need a lot. Don't be slathering this on. Don't do that. Pea size. Start using it like 1 night a week, and then 2 nights a week, and then 3, and then 4, and then 5. You can start with 2 nights a week, truthfully. Like do it like Monday and Thursday, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Work up to it until you're doing it 6 to 7 nights a week. So do your retinol. Things about retinol also. If you exfoliate, your skin might have a reaction to retinol. Just be careful. Some products don't work well together. Again, you might have to do your own research on this. There's a lot of different products. If your skin is burning after anything, you overdid it or you used too many things. Just be careful. Just alternate the nights that you do these things, okay? Because that's what I'm going into talking about next. So I do my retinol. And then that's usually like my nighttime. I do my retinol, and then I do a neck cream and a facial cream. This neck cream I got from BioElements. I'm a cosmetologist, so I can buy like professional grade stuff like this from my supply store. I do believe Sephora sells this. I think Sephora sells this. So this is the BioElements V-Neck Smoothing Cream. I actually really like this. It's really lightweight. And then I have a black tea firming overnight mask. I love this. I love this moisturizer so much. It's so thick. It's so heavy. It just feels like just a dream. You hardly use any at all. And then at night, I also do my tanning drops. So I use my Isle of Paradise tanning drops. I take my moisturizer, whichever one I'm gonna use, and I just scoop a little bit out, put it in my palm of my hand, and then I do like 2 drops of my tanner, and then I kind of tap it like this and swirl, and then I put it on my neck first, and I kind of go like this. And then I do same thing, grab my face moisturizer, put it on, and work it up. This brand is Fresh. I love this brand. I have not found anything from them that I don't like. Surprisingly, this is the only thing I have from them that I'm using right now. But, so moisturizer. So that's essentially my end of the night. What I do, that's every day. That's my routine every day, my morning and my night. Now extras, okay? 2 times a week you need to exfoliate. At least 2 times, not at least 2 times a week. 1 to 2 times a week, at least once a week, but usually 2. I talk about this in my exfoliating video, so I'm gonna be really quick with this. You have physical exfoliator, you have chemical exfoliator. This has beads in it that you can feel. It's very, very gentle. This is the, I do have another Fresh product, okay. Fresh sugar strawberry exfoliating face wash. The beads kind of, disintegrate, so they kind of melt away. This is why you don't use St. Ives, because those beads don't melt away. If you have an exfoliator that's too harsh, that the beads are too hard and not soft enough to like dissolve, those little beads, when you're scrubbing your face, they're causing micro tears in your skin, which is long-term going to create more issues, more scarring. Just, it's not going to be good for your skin. Okay. Don't use anything too harsh on your skin. So exfoliator, I love the strawberry skin. And then physical exfoliator, this one does not feel gritty. It feels soft, but it uses chemicals to pull out. So like AHA, BHA. This one I don't believe has AHA or BHA. I believe the sorbic acid is what is causing the exfoliator. Again, I'm not really an ingredient person. Okay, so exfoliators. This one's also from Saint. This is the milk mask from Saint. And then again, linking all of these. So one or the other. I go back and forth. Like say if I do this one Tuesday, I do this one Friday, and then I do whatever. I just go back and forth. You leave this set 1 to 2 minutes. This one you just rub it and rinse off. And I will do that in the shower. I'll usually do it in place of my cleanser, truthfully. I'll take my makeup off and then I'll do an exfoliator instead of a cleanser. But I always do it at night. I never do it in the morning. And then I go in with I will do retinol after both of those because they're super gentle. Neither of them are really harsh. And I will then finish with my moisturizer. Okay, facial oils. In the winter, I will start using facial oils. I don't use them a lot in the summer. Again, I live in Colorado, it's very dry. So facial oil is my step before my moisturizer. I don't do this every night, and you only need roughly 2 to 3 drops. You put it in your hand and then you press it to your face. All of this with clean hands. I like the Biossance Squalane Vitamin C Rose Oil, and then another Bio Elements Dulux facial oil with argan, squalane, sea kale for dewy hydration. So one of those. I don't use them together, but one or the other I will use before bed. Just do a couple of those. So vitamin C, what vitamin C does is helps with skin texture. Sorry, I'm getting tired of sitting like this. Helps with skin texture and discoloration. So like I have a little age spot right through here and then like some age spots through here. And vitamin C will help with that. And then if you have acne scarring, vitamin C can also help with that. Okay, and then once a week, I have the Ordinary AHA BHA peeling solution. If I do this, you put it on, you leave it on for 10 minutes. You don't want to do too much. Leave it on for 10 minutes, rinse it off, and just use moisturizer. Do not use retinol after using this. Your skin will burn. This is very, very harsh. It peels the top layer off of your skin. You can't like see it peeling or anything, but it removes the top layer of your skin. It's anti-aging. It helps with acne scarring. It helps with just like vitamin C, but it's more harsh. So no more than once a week. I usually actually do this one probably every 3 weeks because it is very harsh. So just be very careful with that one. Last couple things here. The Rail Beauty, these are for acne spots. So if you get a breakout, you just pop one of these on the night before, and in the morning it pulls the bacteria out of it and it helps it go away. So I don't use those all the time, but occasionally. And then every night I use my lip mask from Laneige. I have no idea how to say this still. I love it. I actually have it on right now, but I just use that every night. So that was a lot. I'm sorry. I will link everything. If you have questions, feel free to comment and I will help you the best I can. Again, I am not an esthetician. I am not a dermatologist. So do what works for you and your skin. But if you have questions, I will answer them to the best of my ability, and everything will be linked below. Thank you for watching and learning all about skincare with me, learning my routine. I know that's a lot of information. If you have questions, feel free to ask, and be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Thank you.